I just wanted to give you guys some full disclosure here. This episode is a quieter, more thinking redstone type video, so I know a lot of you might not love that. It's not going to be super like energetic or exciting, but some of you might, enjoy the technical side of this video. And because I do a major plug of our Discord, I do want to say at the beginning of this video that you guys should go check out the Minerva Discord in the description below because it's a fun place to hang out. And I've talked to enough people recently that didn't even know we had a Discord and were excited by that to where I think it should be mentioned more on my channel, and there will be more on that later. So, if this is your first video from me, just expect this to be a quieter, less exciting video, and a lot of my other content's a little bit different than this. But I think it's going to be a good enough one, and some of you guys might enjoy it. If that's all, if you're still going to stick around, then enjoy. Let the video begin. Hello. The Ruby Center has banners, and apparently it's due to a research or logistics project, so Smallwoods will tell me about that later, but that's not what we're focusing on today. I think I'm going to do kind of a day in the life kind of thing. I don't really know. It's going to be a little unstructured, but I'll basically just be recording little clips on the little things I have to do today. And number one is this. This is a beautiful project. It's a beautiful example of something that I really don't want to do. It's not something I was going to do, but as you can see, the entire Ruby Center can't even sort right now because of it. So let's just get this out of the way and kind of show you exactly what's wrong. Basically, as we're filtering items, every item gets shot into the shulker box. What's supposed to happen is it filters the items out into here, and then the shulker box empties out. The shulker box gets filtered and then goes down here. Well, you can see the very first item in here is TNT. TNT, well, the shulker box gets shot out by a dispenser. Can anybody collect the dots here? Yeah. So, oh boy, that one did a lot of damage. I mean, really a lot of damage. This has happened before. It wasn't nearly as catastrophic. I mean, like a huge amount of this is broken. I think it might have dispensed more than one TNT. This is bad. So the step one of today is going to be fixing this, and then I think we're going to move on to the wither perimeter, and I'll show you guys what I've been doing over there. Alright, cut off the water, watch it flood away. Alright, just gotta put some iron blocks back in place, replace some redstone dust, connect the redstone, dispenser starts clicking, and then you realize that glass has been completely wasted from the furnace array because people didn't know that it wasn't broke. Okay, I gotta make that not happen because people didn't know the thing wasn't sorting. Okay, what even? So, alright, this is the timer delay that's supposed to give about, 2.5 minutes for the chunk loader to finish. Okay, so this thing gets triggered when the Ruby Center is done sorting, and then it counts down another 2.5 minutes for the items to, finish filtering throughout the Ruby Center. And as you can see, I've got the chunk border up here, and for whatever reason, I built it on a chunk border. Now, the reason I'm laughing so hard is we did the exact same thing in our old sorting system. I'm not even joking. On our last World Minerva Season 1, we had a very similar system where the sorting system started. It unlocked the chunk loaders, chunk loaded itself while it was sorting, and then it turned off the chunk loading when it was done. And we did the exact same thing. So I just pulled an extra slime ball out of here. This got duplicated because hoppers tend to be, they like to duplicate things when they are facing into each other. And I can't believe we made that same mistake twice. I honestly don't think I'm going to change anything here, but wow. I can't believe it. We're interrupting this regularly programmed schedule to announce that we have a Discord. I know that a lot of you are going to already know this and probably roll your eyes or something, but I feel like it's not mentioned enough on my channel. It's linked in every single description since I started linking it. So unless you go to my old videos, I assure you that my latest 300 or 400 videos or more have all got this Discord link in the description for you guys to check out, along with a lot of other links that you guys might want to check out. But we have a pretty cool Discord. It's a fun place to hang out. We got a lot of different text channels. The information channel gives you a nice little rundown on all of them. You guys can check out everything in here. I recommend giving this a read first because this explains just about all of our roles and kind of our mission statement and you know, just a lot about our community. And I also wanted to talk about this because our member count is almost at 600. And to those of you who say, oh, they might be inactive, more than a day ago, that's 193, 110, so 55. So at least 400 people are active in this Discord, which is pretty good. And Hangout actually gets a lot of attention. Like we were just talking about it, internet speeds and whatnot. If anybody's curious, that's mine. And it's a pretty cool place to hang out, and I want to see more people coming in here and talk with us. There are a lot of, okay, not right now because it is 9:50 on a Friday, and as of August 25th, I've graduated high school. I'm kind of doing YouTube full time for a while. Guys, by no means does this sustain me, but I think my parents are just giving me kind of a break for a while. At some point, I will get a job. I do have a lot of qualifications where I might start looking, but for now, I'm just kind of living at home and hanging out. So a lot of people are starting school, and I'm kind of just chilling out, playing Minecraft, watching a podcast at 10 o'clock on a Friday. And so the voice channels are pretty quiet, but it's not unusual. Like, people have seen me in streams act very casually when we have like 11 or 12 people in speaking place because it's very popular in there and it's easy to hang out here. None of these require any roles at all. So anybody can just come and hang out. And that's our Discord plug. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. Link in the description. It's completely free to sign up. You will need to wait 10 minutes if you just made an account to join this. That's just for our protection. I know that might bug some of you, but you know, just set a timer, go make a snack or something, come right on back, and hang out with us. Well, I guess I fixed the important part. So the Ruby Center is now sorting while I'm finishing the rest of it. I shit you not. Oh my god. I hooked up the wiring for the Shulker Box Unloader. And it triggered a clock. And there was TNT in it. I really wish water would break the comparator. There's a hopper in the way. Redstone's everywhere. You can't obviously dispense a shulker box without, you know, a dispenser. Before one of you, you know, comments, I can't even build this thing out of like obsidian. It's still gonna do way too much damage. Yeah, I really don't know. Like even if I build it out of obsidian, it'll still break this bottom hopper if it ever breaks again, and it'll do less damage, but still a lot. I think I'm just going to rebuild it and not screw up this time. Alright, so let me kick you a theory here. I think what has been happening is in times of extreme lag where this hopper like gets unlocked or whatever, this starts to fill up with items that are obviously not shulker boxes. If this has confused you, this is supposed to be shulker boxes only. No normal items should ever be in there. But what I've noticed is this shulker box plus these hoppers are completely backed up. So I think what might be happening is when the Shulker Box Unloader is filtering, the items back up through here, they get up here, and then they get backed up into the dropper, and then the items start coming into the Shulker Box Unloader. And that's actually kind of completely fine. It'll just slowly dispense the items into this dropper. In fact, this starts a clock over here. You guys should just check out my unloader in the description below. You guys will learn everything about it. I actually designed it to be installed right here, and this is what this is. But, you know, when TNT gets dispensed, it's a little more explosive than, say, sticks or melons. And I think that's one of the things that's been happening. The other reason I brought this up is this hopper stream, I think I'm going to connect it a little differently. I think I'm going to go around the backside so that this hopper stream is for the furnace array, and then this hopper stream is what unloads the shulker box unloader, and that just cuts into the same thing. And then I'll add some sort of comparator that, like, if this hopper has items, it might lock this hopper, so it basically stops the shulker box unloader. That way items filtered from the furnace array aren't wasted. I know we can duplicate sand and it's basically infinite, and so are the sticks we use to cook, but I wasn't kidding when I said that this hopper being full means we might have lost, I'm not even gonna guess, just a lot of glass that was you know, cooked in the furnace array and sent over here and just kind of despawned on the hopper, because this was full when I found it, so items might have not been going anywhere. Either way, that's just a big mess, and I think I have a few solutions. One more thing to add. Uh, in my first take at this whole area, LaFlosse redid a lot of this wiring. I had a system in place so that when the dropper was getting items, like regular items filtering, it shut off the Shulker Box Unloader, and I think that's important to implement again. That will ensure that these items back here never back up. However, they might back up if, say, the furnace ray's cooking. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think that's a pretty good start. Okay, so here's the thing I'm not even sure if we've already solved or not, but what I'm seeing here is because the dropper is already full, it's actually going in both directions. It's both going in the hopper it's not supposed to, here, and it's being sorted into the main system. So I think it's being sorted now. This hopper is not collecting any items. So yeah, I think this was a problem of it backing up. This dropper had way too many items in it. It should only ever have the one item. And if that backs up, that's a big problem. Alright, here's Chaser checking out the final form. I think we just about got it. So this long line of redstone dust might make some people cringe, but trust me, this shouldn't turn on and off that often. It should be mostly on or mostly off. It just should stay there. Basically, this is a way to turn off the Shulker Box Unloader. So whenever this detects any items going through the system from the chests above, this will force this on, which simply put stops the Shulker Box Unloader. However, it also functions as when it turns off, it'll give a pulse from this block and then trigger the Shulker Box Unloader clock. And that should make the Shulker Box Unloader work. The only flaw is, and I don't expect this to happen soon, if somebody throws in over a double chest worth of Shulker Boxes while this thing is sorting, we might have some problems, but it looks like if we face this hopper to the side, we can still tack on another double chest. In fact, I can probably do that right now. Just to make it a little safer, we shouldn't need that right now. So just do this, do that. Hopper's up there facing sideways, and that. Yep, should be totally good. And there you go. Now we've not doubled, but added a tremendous amount of more storage to the Shulker Box Unloader. And now that should be okay. So simply put, Shulker Box Unloader will not unload Shulker Boxes into the main stream when items are coming in. That way, the items should never back up this stream. This stream right here gets priority, so it should never back up. Alright, that actually just about finishes my project. This is completely running, and as far as I can tell, it works. I've retired the clock because it is broken beyond my interest in repairing it right now, so I'll deal with that at a later date. And I'm sweating now because my computer is exhausting so much heat that it's heat up the room. So there you go, guys. I was gonna say guys or girl, whatever. Think twice before installing a liquid cooler in a room that's not that big. Anyway, common misconceptions aside, I'm actually gonna end the video here. This was supposed to be a small beginning project, and I was gonna work on some other stuff this episode, but as these things tend to do, I ended up spending way more time talking in this video than I thought I would. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up with the Ruby Center is working now. It's no longer blown up twice. I also installed a ton of obsidian in here, and I've also completely forgotten to install the water stream for that, but I don't know. I still don't know what to do with that. I'll figure that one out off camera and maybe report it in the next video. So yeah, with all that obsidian in place, it should mostly prevent any further issues. If any TNT ever gets in here, which it shouldn't, that should definitely stop it. And I'm now going to AFK this thing all day because there are, I didn't actually show this before, there are tons and tons of items to be, okay, there are so many items to be filtered. Let me show it right here. Look at that. There are so many in here, and there are more on the other side. Did I really just get a new... Wow, because I picked up blue wool. Alright, that's enough rambling. I'm going to end the video here, and thanks for watching.